Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the main event. It's Backseat Trivia Rumble! Alright, and welcome back to Backseat Trivia Rumble. I hope the snacks are open and the volume is up because we've got a heavyweight battle today. In the backseat, the dice rollers and the game night champs. In the front seat, the family game night veterans and the basement board game historians. 3 rounds, 30 questions. Drivers, eyes on the road. Kids, eyes on the prize. Before we get the engine started on round 1, we have some very special VIPs to celebrate. Big shout out to Emma from Charlotte, who just finished her very first summer swim season undefeated. Way to go, Emma. Love your whole family. And a shout out to Owen from Pittsburgh, celebrating 1 full week at overnight camp without a single homesick phone call. Way to go, buddy. Love mom and dad. Now that we've celebrated our VIPs, let's get down to business. Let's get ready to rumble with the first kids round. Question 1. What card game features colorful cards and shouting its own name when you only have 1 card left? And the answer is Uno. Question 2. What board game sends an opponent's piece back to the start when you land on their space and shares its name with an apology? And the answer is Sorry. Question 3. What questioning game has players ask yes or no questions to figure out which mystery face their opponent picked? And the answer is Guess Who. Question 4. What game uses a buzzing tweezers tool to carefully remove plastic body parts without touching the sides? And the answer is Operation. If real surgery required this much precision, I'd just let the buzzer decide my fate. Question 5. What dice game lets you score points by rolling 5 dice to make combinations like a full house or a straight? And the answer is Yahtzee. Question 6. What board game challenges players to sink an opponent's hidden fleet by guessing grid coordinates? And the answer is Battleship. Question 7. What 2-player board game uses black and red disc-shaped pieces that jump over each other to capture them? And the answer is Checkers. Question 8. What tile game uses small rectangular pieces with dots where players match the ends together in a line? And the answer is Dominoes. Question 9. What do you call the small cube-shaped object with dots that you roll to move around a game board? And the answer is dice. Question 10. What classic game challenges players to feed plastic hippos by slamming a lever to gobble up marbles? And the answer is Hungry, Hungry Hippos. All right, parents, are you ready for round 2? Kids, let's sit back and watch those parents do their work. Question 1. What game challenges players to gently remove all 25 plastic shapes before the timer pops and sends them flying? And the answer is Perfection. Question 2. What board game has a pop-up bubble in the middle that you press to roll the dice, known for its pop-o-matic mechanism? And the answer is Trouble. Question 3. What classic game challenges you to send a plastic mouse through a wild chain reaction contraption to trap it? And the answer is Mousetrap. Question 4. What word party game has players race the clock to get their team to say a forbidden word using only clues? And the answer is Taboo. Question 5. What drawing and guessing party game asks teams to sketch clues fast enough for others to guess the word? And the answer is Pictionary. Question 6. What brain party game launched in 1998 and combines humming, sculpting, and sketching challenges into one? And the answer is Cranium. Question 7. What game has players carefully lift a sleeping baby doll's crib slats without waking him, calling out his name if you do? And the answer is Don't Wake Daddy. Question 8. What word game challenges players to fill categories with words starting with a certain letter before time runs out? And the answer is Scattergories. Question 9. What electronic memory game challenges you to repeat a growing sequence of colored lights and matching tones? And the answer is Simon. Question 10. What shopping-themed board game for kids lets you race around a mall using a mechanical arm to grab tiny plastic shopping bags? And the answer is Mall Madness. We've got 2 rounds in the books and it's on to the Rumble round. This round is all about the facts and rules behind game night itself. First to shout out the answer is the winner. Question 1. How many cards are in a standard deck, not counting jokers? And the answer is 52. Question 2. What are the 2 colors of suits in a standard deck of playing cards? And the answer is red and black. Question 3. What do you call the small object you move around a game board to mark your place? And the answer is a game piece or a token. Question 4. What number do you get if you roll snake eyes with 2 dice? And the answer is 2. Question 5. True or false? Dominoes originally came from Germany. And the answer is false. They came from China. Question 6. What is the standard number of squares on a checkerboard? And the answer is 64. Question 7. What do you call it when a game ends with neither side officially winning? And the answer is a tie or a draw. That's the board game version of we'll just call it a snack break. Question 8. What shape is a standard die with 6 flat sides? And the answer is a cube. Question 9. What do you call a game that's decided purely by luck, like rolling dice instead of skill or strategy? And the answer is a game of chance, which coincidentally is also how I describe letting a 7-year-old pick the radio station. And the final question. What do you call it when you roll 2 dice and both show the same number? And the answer is doubles. The battle is over. Check those scores. Did the back seat take the crown or did the front seat hold the line? If you liked today's episode, don't forget to hit that follow or subscribe button. We also want to hear from you. Visit www.backseattriviarumble.com to support the show and get your own shout out. And remember, win or lose, at least no one asked, are we there yet? See ya for the next Backseat Trivia Rumble.